What's up, everybody? I'm Mike. Today, through the Center for Social Justice and Human Understanding at Suffolk County Community College and Vote Everywhere, we're going to talk about voter registration. The Andrew Goodman Foundation, who we partner with, supports youth leadership development, voting accessibility, and social justice initiatives on campuses across the country. All right, Vote Everywhere's mission is to develop active, engaged citizens who ensure a just democracy and sustainable future. I want you to join us during this critical time for American democracy and help motivate the next generation of civic leaders. Are you ready? All right, we're going to discuss everything from registering to vote, how to find your voting location, and even how to change information on an existing registration. First, why is it important to register to vote? 1, to make your voice heard on an issue or candidate. Don't let others decide for you. 2, for your community or those who can't vote. 3, because of what's at stake in the next election. The resolution on many issues is obtained depending on who is in office. For example, school funding. Registering to vote may seem difficult, but we're going to show you just how easy it is, one step at a time. We'll be going over how and where to register, the resources available to you at Suffolk County Community College, and most importantly, who can register to vote. First, what qualifications do you need to register to vote? You must be a citizen of the United States. B, 18 years old by December 31st of the year in which you file this form. Be a resident of this state and the county, city, or village for at least 30 days prior to the election. Not be in prison or on parole for a felony conviction unless you have been pardoned or your rights have been restored. Not be ruled mentally incompetent by a court. And not claim the right to vote somewhere else. Here is how to fill out the voter registration form and where to register to vote. First, be sure to use blue or black ink. For box 1, check off if you're a U.S. citizen. If you're not, you can't register. Non-citizens jeopardize their immigration status by filling out the form. For box 2, if you'll be 18 by December 31st, you can fill out the form. You'll only be able to vote if you're 18 by election day. For box 3, spell out your last name, then first name, and middle initial. Suffix means if your name has something like junior or senior at the end of it. For box 4, your date of birth, month, day, then year. For box 5, your sex. The Board of Elections uses this for ID purposes at the polls. For box 6 and 7, this is your home phone or cell phone and your email address. For box 8, write down your address where you live, not your mailing address. If you live in New York City, put down your borough where it asks for your county, even if you did it on the line above. For box 9, if you get your mail someplace other than the address listed in box 8, put it here. For example, a P.O. box or a relative's home. For box 10, if you voted before, good job, check the yes box. For box 11, write the year that you last voted. For box 12, if your name changed or you've moved since the last time you voted, put down your previous name and or your previous address, and the county, borough, or state where you last voted. For box 13, fill in your New York driver's license or non-driver's ID number, or the last 4 digits of your social security number here. So if you don't have a driver's license ID number or a social security number, check that box. Providing accurate information will help avoid ID checks and possible problems at the polls. For box 14, the only way you get to vote in a primary election is if you're enrolled in that party, except for the Independence Party, which allows non-enrolled voters to participate in their primaries. You will still get to vote for whomever you want in the general election, regardless of whether you choose a party or not. If you don't want to choose a party, make sure you check off that box at the bottom. For box 15, if you'll be away from your residence that you listed in box 8 on election day and you need to apply for an absentee ballot, check that box. An absentee application form will be mailed to you. The Board of Elections will mail an actual absentee ballot to you after they have received your completed application. You can download, print, and mail an absentee ballot application to the Board of Elections by visiting the address on the screen. For box 16, read the affidavit. Do not forget to sign the form and put today's date underneath it. You must use a voter registration form to make any changes to an existing registration, such as a change of name, address, or change of party enrollment. All right, once your forms have been filled out, you can hand them in to your professor, and college staff will bring the forms to the Suffolk County Board of Elections. Voter registration forms are available at the reference desk on all 3 campus libraries, the Center for Social Justice and Human Understanding, which is located on the 2nd floor of the Huntington Library on the Emmerman campus, and the campus activities offices, which are located on all 3 campuses. So to check if you're registered to vote and where to go to vote, please visit the website listed on the screen. If you have any questions regarding voter registration or any other concerns, please contact the Center for Social Justice and Human Understanding at 631-451-4117. Remember, registering to vote is extremely important. There are a substantial amount of people who do not get to vote every election because they missed the registration deadline or didn't even know how to register. Don't worry, we're here to help you through the process. As you participate, you can make the system better. The system may never be perfect, but improvement is possible. You have the power to make your elected officials respond to you. Your voice will be loud enough to be heard by everyone. Voting is a powerful right and privilege that you, as an American, have. Can I just be honest? Please go out and vote, right? Everyone has an opinion or on issues and what's going on in our country today. And, we all have a voice, even if we don't believe it. And your voice should be heard, it can be heard, and it will be heard if you register and you go out and vote. It's not about just registering here today and signing the paper. It's about showing up and letting people know what you want. If you like the country the way that it is and the way that it's going, go out and vote so that it keeps going that way. And if you don't, go out and vote so that there's a change. We all have a voice. Use yours. Thank you.